Hey everybody, it's Marvel DC Fan here, back again with another look at video, and for this time, I wanted to kind of do things a little bit differently, besides looking at console games and stuff for this playlist. I thought it would also be fun if we also took a look at some mobile games that I am interested in, so just pretty much going out there saying that nothing is off the table, and we'll figure it out as we go along. But for today's video, I thought it'd be fun if we took a look at a mobile title that was just released not too long ago, or was kind of released months ago. It's really weird, and I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, Crash on the Run, which of course is a mobile game and a Crash Bandicoot game. So, yeah, Crash Bandicoot. This is a franchise that I knew of as a kid. Like, I saw commercials for, games like Twinsanity and also Crash to the Titans, but I was never really interested in it. I was more of a Spyro kid when, they did their rebooted series with Elijah Wood, and well, it's games that I didn't really play back then, but I was kind of YouTube savvy at the time, so I watch a lot of cutscenes for games, and I remember watching the first Spyro game in that kind of side series. I think it was called A New Beginning or something, but yeah, Crash mostly came on my radar recently with the Insane trilogy and the remakes for CTR and also the brand new release Crash 4. I played the trilogy, I played CTR, I still have yet to play Crash 4. From what I've heard, it's been it's really good, and it looks like a lot of fun. Should be a good time. But in my wait for playing Crash 4, besides playing the not the reignited, the Insane trilogy, I have it for both PS4 and my Nintendo Switch, so I can always take Crash on the go. But I have another way of taking Crash on the go, which is this new mobile game. And yeah, if you're a fan of endless runners and Crash Bandicoot, I think this is pretty much the game for you, because that's basically what it is. It's taking the mechanics of a Crash Bandicoot game and putting them into an endless runner, and I gotta say, it fits, honestly. I had a good time playing this, and I've just played it I just started playing this recently. I haven't really gotten too far into the game. I played a little bit before I decided to make a video out of it, so but for the purpose of this video, I thought I'd show Crash, Coco, and also they have these other costumes for characters. So I guess this is Hyena Crash or something, but I don't know. But anyway, basically the gimmick of the game is that you're going through these levels, and you're trying to beat an enemy at the end. So you'll run through the level, collecting Whopper fruit and gaining Aqua masks like the normal games, and then at the very end you'll face a boss, or sort of a boss, more like a mid boss type of thing. So you'll beat the mid boss, and you'll send him through a portal, and that'll be it. And most of the enemies are just nitro ants and other shit like that. You're facing a gauntlet of enemies before you can get to the main central bad guy of that hub. And for this first area, they have Embryo, who he's hulked out in his monster form, which is pretty neat. I think I beat his boss after recording this. I can't remember, but it's nice to see what they're incorporating with these kind of enemies. But in order to beat enemies and fight bosses, uh, you need to use like elixirs, or you need to fill up elixirs, and so you can send them to the portal. And that's kind of it's kind of you know I'm not a fan, honestly. Like it doesn't take you get materials throughout the game, and you need materials for like upgrading yourself, and I think for levels also. But you could just you know slide your elixir in, and have it fill up in a certain amount of time. The smaller ones take about a minute or so, and the bigger ones, I can't remember how much they were, but they took quite longer than just a minute. I think those ones are maybe 5 minutes. I can't really remember, but yeah, it's to me it's basically like the kind of thing with other endless runners. Like the one that comes to mind the most for me is Spider-Man Unlimited. Like having those kind of tokens as your access for levels. You gotta wait for them to fill up again before you can get back out there and start running. But that's just kind of the thing with endless runners as a whole. And yeah, but besides going through regular levels, you can go through these other type of levels. Like if you need materials for upgrading your workstations or whatever it's called, you can go through another level where you're just smashing crates with those materials that you need. So if you're ever low on anything, you can just go through those levels and get what you need, and have it for whatever needs to be built or upgraded. So yeah. And in terms of the other characters, like besides Crash, you can play as Coco, and they play exactly the same. There's no differences between them. Kind of like how it was with like Crash, the Wrath of Cortex, and also when they brought Coco back for the Insane Trilogy. There's nothing between the two of them that are different. It's just more of a preference type thing. So if you want to play the levels as Coco, then you can do that, or you can just stick with Crash. And like I mentioned earlier, they also have like different costumes associated with them. One of them that I saw that you had to pay real money for was the biker outfit from Crash 3. I think it was just for Coco, but yeah, you can buy like crystals for real money and all that other stuff. And yeah, that's the part of mobile games I'm not really interested in. Like I know they got to make money somehow, but it's not for me. So yeah, honestly, there's nothing really much else I can talk about with this. Like it's just kind of your standard run of the mill endless runner game. You know, Even though it's got a Crash skin on it, it doesn't really do much differently than other endless runners. It's pretty much the standard case for an endless runner. But if you're into endless runners and if you're into Crash Bandicoot, then I'd say that you'll have a fun time with this. It's just kind of one of those games you pull out, like, if you're like on the bus, or if you're going somewhere like on a car ride, like if you just want to have a bit of fun and all that, you just pop on Crash on the Run and just be like, hey, that's good enough for me. um but yeah, I just want to also mention that, like, graphics are pretty good for a mobile game. It's it's nothing extraordinary, but like, it looks good for what it's doing, and I like the zany kind of cartoon art style. It's a mix between like the Insane Trilogy, but also Crash 4 at the same time. And I'd say it works, like, for the most part. It is a little weird because I've gotten so used to playing the Insane Trilogy, and it's slight tweaks, but it's still just kind of a bit of a it's a bit weird. Also, like, the music music is all right. Like it's from what I've heard, it's mostly just kind of remix tunes from the other games. So, but uh, I don't know, for some reason, like the main like hub area music has been like stuck in my head for like the last week. So, um, it's not bad as far as remixes go. Um, but yeah, if you want like good remixes of Crash songs, and definitely listen to the Insane Trilogy music. Like it's for the most part, like almost all the tracks are like really good stuff. Actually, you know what? Go play the Insane Trilogy. Um, if you want to start your Crash Bandicoot journey, then I definitely recommend checking out the first like the first three games. Remade from the ground up. It's all like really awesome stuff. But anyway, I think this is pretty much going to be the end of this video. I'd give this game like a thumbs up. I like it. It's probably something I'm not really going to go back to often, but if I'm ever in the mood to run, then I'll just go for a jog. But if I'm ever on my phone willing to play an Endless Runner again, then I'll definitely pop that on. Spider-Man Alone, it's not up on the store anymore, so I can't really play that. But anyway, in terms of what we're doing next video, I figured just for fun that we go through some mobile titles and, just kind of do that thing. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share all that fun stuff. Be sure to follow me down below on everything such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also I have a Discord server if you're interested in joining. But yeah. Have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you another time with another look at video. So take care, everyone. See ya.